At a cozy Thanksgiving dinner in a bustling suburban home, the air was thick with the aroma of roasted turkey and pumpkin pie. Family members gathered around the table, sharing stories and laughter, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. Among the guests was Jason, a laid-back guy known for his easygoing nature. But this Thanksgiving would take a turn that none of them could have anticipated. As the meal progressed, the conversation flowed naturally. Everyone was enjoying the food, swapping jokes, and reminiscing about past holidays. Just as Jason was about to dig into a second helping of mashed potatoes, his cousin decided it was time for some entertainment. With a mischievous glint in his eye, he proposed playing a new music video that had just dropped, Kylie Kelce's Christmas special featuring none other than Taylor Swift. Jason felt a jolt of anxiety shoot through him. He was a fan of both artists, but there was something about the idea of watching a festive music video in front of his whole family that made him uneasy. The room was filled with anticipation as the video began to play, and the colorful visuals of holiday cheer filled the screen. As the music started, Jason couldn't help but tap his foot along to the beat. Kylie Kelce, known for her bubbly personality and catchy tunes, appeared on screen, dancing joyfully in a winter wonderland. The video was a montage of holiday scenes, families decorating trees, kids building snowmen, and, of course, the obligatory cozy fireplace shots. But just as Jason began to relax, the camera cut to Taylor Swift, who was clad in a sparkly red outfit, exuding her signature charisma. The family erupted in cheers and laughter, but Jason felt the heat rising in his cheeks. He had a secret crush on Taylor Swift that he had never shared with anyone, not even his closest friends. As Swift sang about love and holiday magic, Jason's embarrassment grew. He could feel the teasing glances of his cousins, who were well aware of his admiration for the pop icon. Was this a subtle setup? Was his cousin trying to embarrass him? The song continued, and the catchy chorus echoed through the room. Jason tried to laugh it off, but inside, he felt like he was shrinking in his seat. The lyrics, filled with romantic notions and holiday spirit, struck a chord, making him acutely aware of his own single status. His family, caught up in the festive spirit, started singing along, unaware of the inner turmoil he was experiencing. As the video progressed, Jason found himself lost in the visuals. The vibrant colors and holiday cheer were infectious, yet every time Taylor appeared on screen, he felt a mix of admiration and mortification. His family's playful nudging and knowing smiles only added to his discomfort. The juxtaposition of the joyful video and his personal embarrassment created a whirlwind of emotions that was hard to navigate. When the video finally ended, the room erupted in applause and laughter. Jason let out a nervous chuckle, relieved that it was over but also slightly disappointed that he hadn't fully enjoyed the moment. As his cousins began to tease him openly about his crush on Taylor Swift, he realized that he had become the center of attention in a way he never wanted. In an attempt to regain his composure, he made a joke about how he might just have to write a song about his Thanksgiving embarrassment, which drew more laughter from the group. But deep down, he felt a twinge of longing. What would it be like to share a moment like that with someone special? The evening continued, filled with more food, laughter, and stories. But the earlier embarrassment lingered in his mind. He couldn't shake the feeling that the universe had conspired to put him in that awkward position. As the night wore on and the leftover turkey was packed away, Jason found himself reflecting on the experience. It was just a holiday gathering, yet it had turned into a revealing moment about his own feelings and desires. Later, as he helped clean up, he overheard his cousins making plans for their next get-together. They were already joking about what music video they should watch next time, and he felt a mix of gratitude and annoyance. The teasing was all in good fun, but it made him realize that sometimes, being the subject of playful banter could force you to confront your own vulnerabilities. In the weeks that followed, Jason found himself thinking more about his crush on Taylor Swift. The embarrassment he felt that Thanksgiving turned into a source of motivation. Instead of shying away from his feelings, he decided to embrace them. He started writing songs inspired by his experiences, channeling his emotions into creativity. Each lyric became a way to express not only his admiration for Taylor, but also his own hopes and dreams. As Christmas approached, Jason felt a renewed sense of purpose. He began to share his music with friends, and soon enough, they encouraged him to perform at local open mic nights. Each time he took the stage, he felt a little more confident, a little more like himself. The embarrassment from that Thanksgiving dinner had sparked something within him, pushing him to step outside of his comfort zone. The more he performed, the more he discovered about himself. He learned to laugh at his past awkward moments, understanding that they were part of his journey. The playful teasing from his family became a fond memory rather than a source of shame. He realized that vulnerability could lead to growth, and that sometimes the most embarrassing experiences could turn into the most meaningful ones. By the time Christmas arrived, Jason felt transformed. He had not only embraced his feelings for Taylor Swift, but also discovered a newfound passion for music. The holiday season, filled with joy and celebration, felt different this year. Instead of dreading family gatherings, he looked forward to them, ready to share his journey with those he loved. As they gathered around the tree that Christmas Eve, Jason felt a sense of belonging. He no longer feared the playful jabs from his cousins. Instead, he welcomed them with open arms. The laughter and teasing were reminders of how far he had come and how important it was to embrace every part of himself. Looking back, Jason realized that the Thanksgiving dinner embarrassment had been a catalyst for change. It had pushed him to face his feelings, explore his creativity, and ultimately, find his voice. In that moment of vulnerability, he had discovered strength, and in the spirit of the season, he was ready to share that strength with the world. As the family gathered to exchange gifts and share stories, Jason knew that he was not just a spectator in his own life. He was an active participant, ready to embrace whatever came next. And who knows, maybe one day he would even get the chance to share his music with Taylor Swift herself. But for now, he was content to celebrate the journey, surrounded by family, laughter, and the spirit of the holidays.